Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar, Cut Costs, Not Corners. Why 73% of companies are outsourcing IT for superior service levels. I am very excited to introduce our speaker, Mr. Alkesh Patel, the visionary founder and CEO of Rudram Engineering. With over 18 years of expertise in systems engineering and software development, Mr. Patel has a distinguished track record working with some of the largest names in the industries, including Raytheon, Rolls-Royce, and GE, delivering excellence in defense and aerospace systems engineering. He is a former chief systems architect in the US Defense Agency's multi-million dollar programs such as Air Warrior, Air Soldier, and Battlefield Airmen. These programs were an essential part of an Army, Aviation, and Air Force Special Operation Command. He possesses a small background in product development processes, technical analysis, and solution concept characterization with respect to complex software systems. Mr. Patel holds a doctorate in systems engineering and a dual master's from Purdue University. He is a certified principal of systems engineering professional. He shares his knowledge and experience with bright students at Florida Institute of Technology by guiding them for post-graduation theses and product development projects. With a commitment to excellence and proven ability to lead full project life cycles, we are in for an insightful and informative session today. Please join me in welcoming Alkesh Patel. Hello, Alkesh.
Hello. Thank you, Anjali. Thank you for a generous introduction.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. What I would like to talk today, and I know we have some technical difficulties, so I will get to the point. I do want to talk about outsourcing and why outsourcing is important and what can it do to your company. The topic today is cutting the cost, not the corners. And so today, what we will talk is what is outsourcing? Why do we want to outsource? What are the benefits? What are some compliance standard and other concerns? Not necessarily this benefit, but more of a concerns. And what about outsourcing quality assurance? One thing I want to talk about is simply by book, outsourcing is contracting the external services to other IT firms as a project or a function, such as infrastructure management, software development, maintenance, and help desk. Almost most of us outsource our mail services to Microsoft. So that's one type of outsourcing services. There are different types of outsourcing in the industry. Most of you are aware of it: onshore, nearshore, and offshore. Onshore is located in the same country. Nearshore are outsourcing to the neighboring countries or the companies within the similar time zone. Offshore is outsourcing to countries that are further away, often associated with a bigger cost savings. However, a bigger time zone difference too. For example, a US company offshoring to India. So why we want to outsource and what are the benefits? These two questions are kind of related, so I decided to answer them together. The biggest factor is the cost saving. Outsourcing gives more economical way of maintaining a project within the company. It reduces expenses related to salaries, benefits, office space, and training. Having a good sized company ourselves, when we start looking at employee cost in US versus offshore talent, there's a huge cost difference. You are looking at, on average, 40 to 60% savings on the cost per hour for that employee. Also, outsource bring access to expertise. Sometime within the company, we are only allowed to have certain number of people for a project. Now, there's certain type of talent we need or expertise we need. It may not be available internally, and we may not have budget to hire somebody new, and we don't need that person for long term. At that time, the expertise are very useful. Outsourcing is the best option. Give you an example. If you are working on a data management project and you need somebody to visualize your data, so you have somebody does the data management like a DBA. However, you need the data visualization, so you need somebody who knows Tableau or Power BI, but you just don't need them for all the time, and you don't have budget at that time. So what you do, you outsource the data visualization part to somebody and they take care of it. Scalability. Outsourcing gives you a quick scalability. Instead of hiring, uh, if you can outsource a project, the other company may have multiple people available readily, and you can hire them at the time. And now all of a sudden your team grows from 5 people to 8 people, 10 people, 15 people, depends on how big outsourcing you are doing. Focus on core business. Because you are outsourcing your requirements or your project, now as a company, your team, your expert can focus on their core business and strategic goals. What does it do? It improves your company's overall operation. So that's a great thing to have. Risk management. Outsourcing helps manage risk, mainly the scheduling and cost, because now your scheduling becomes much smoother. Somebody else is also supporting you, and other operations such as system failures, data breaches, and resources are also managed through that. Insufficient development practices. What happens here is, this is an interesting topic. Sometimes your own development practices are not up to the par for that specific subject or specific topic. At the time, you know, uh, outsourcing may help. If you need to get a good kickoff to a project, instead of starting without a clear understanding of needs, you can outsource that portion. Um, so that way we are not taking shortcuts. We are not focusing on low priority tasks. It actually helps outsource. Outdated technology. Same thing applies here. Outsourcing may help working with different programming languages, on-premises versus cloud technology. All those things can be initiated using outsourcing. Now, this is a very favorite topic of mine, compliance standard and other concerns. A lot of time people say, hey, we can outsource, but you know, what is the commitment? What's going to happen if they don't deliver? Well, I always tell them, get detail of that company, the size, standard they follow, and ask for professional references that how company has performed in the past. For example, when you're buying a car, you check car data, you look at Carfax before making a commitment. Just like that, ask that company, whether it's an offshore company, ask them, hey guys, have you done any work with a US based company? Can you share some references? Other thing is loss of control. Sometimes people feel like, I have I have no control over the other company's processes and timelines. Well, I say make a clear cut communication when you outsource about timelines and what processes they follow, what code standard they follow. Look for ISO compliant processes or ISO certified company who follows those policies and procedures. Security risk. If not set up correctly, it can expose to security risk, data breaches, and loss of confidentiality. So make sure all the security concerns are lined up before we outsource. Hidden costs. Contract management, travel, and communication expenses. The way I see this, It's not necessarily a con towards outsourcing, but it's more of project management on our end. When we are outsourcing, we need to make sure the time we are going to spend towards contract management, travel, or maybe communication with the outsourced company is calculated. So your budget is included with that. Dependency on providers. If not agreed upon, it can create dependency and make it tough to bring the work back in-house if and when needed. Your IP stuff also, as far as when you need it by and what is your transition back in plan, is extremely important in this case. What about outsourcing quality assurance? Communication issues. Different time zones, language barrier, and misunderstandings causes delay. Quality assurance plan ignored in software testing. Sometimes there are a lot of mom and pop shop type of outsourcing companies available. They don't follow a lot of quality procedures. So in that case, there's a risk of quality. If they don't have set activities focusing towards preventing defects and ensuring the software development process, it is a big problem. So getting all of these things cleared before you make a commitment to outsource is important. Ignoring unit testing, that's also goes along with making sure the company follows the right standards, and neglecting QA activities. So when software testing is concerned, making sure when you are outsourcing the software testing, their quality policies, their service level agreement is very much aligned with what you are expecting. So these are the very important points, and those are needed in order to do an effective outsourcing. So at Rudram, the way we do is we are mainly focused on systems, software, product development, cybersecurity, and we have a lot of companies outsource directly to us. But same time, we do a lot of government contracts and commercial contracts. We are an ISO certified company. We have a good policies, procedures, and we follow a strict quality standards for software development. Our model is a little bit different. The way we work is we have only two models for people who are interested in outsourcing to us. Number one is the US based team, where our customer is in US, our technical project manager, Scrum Master to any single team member is located in United States. The results it speaks for itself. We have a great referral program that people can come and we can refer them to our customers and they will give good references regarding us. The cost is a little higher. However, our other model, which is US India hybrid team, we never directly have our customer interact with our team in India. So this is our offshore hybrid model. With Rudram, you will always have a technical project manager who is US based, probably in the same time zone, except if you're in California, which is 3-hour time zone, but still within the reach instead of 11, 12-hour time zone difference. And other team members are located in India. So this is our most cost effective and most successful program that we have. It does great doing business with REI. It brings unlimited resource pool, onshore, offshore models, flexible processes to tailor to your need. As a client, you can call shots with us. 100% transparency with the stakeholder access to the project space. We believe in transparency, so we allow our stakeholders to view our project space so they know that how we are committed to everything. And we allow our customers to join our daily stand-up meetings so they know that what team is working on. Flexible hours. When I say flexible hours, means our project manager would work with clients hours to make sure that we have a full transparency and availability for our client. Robust security measures. We are CMMC level 2 compliant company and certified company, CMMC level 2. So our security measures are pretty strong. We are also in a government contracting, so we follow strict security measures. We have a single point of communication system with a US-based technical project manager, which makes clients' life much easier. We regularly monitor and report to client and internally. We focus on clear communication, following business protocols. We make sure that we are not bugging our clients so much, but they are getting weekly updates, daily updates, or monthly status reports. We do not hold any IPs. That means the customer packet is delivered back to them for smooth transition. That way, when you want to bring work back to you, is an easy transition. Focus on a dedicated team on a single project. So usually our team is dedicated on a single project. We don't have one person working on 3-4 projects. Sometimes it's a short-term project, then we may have person working on 2 different projects, but we try not to have our team juggle more than 2 projects at a time. So that being said, outsourcing brings a whole lot of value to your company. Outsourcing with Rudram is very easy and valuable. Again, these are our core competencies: systems engineering, software engineering, cyber, data analytics, and resource management. We believe in innovation, transparency, and performance. Here's our website, www.rudramengineering.com. Reach out to us at info@rudramengineering.com. We've been in the business over 10 years at this point, with multiple years of experience our team has. That being said, thank you very much.